All right, guys, something real quick I want to talk to you guys about is if you're in the silver market, you got to be into Hill Tribe Silver out of Thailand. It's these native tribes. Guys, I'm going to go over it really, really quick because I really want you guys to be hip to this. This is something I was sleeping on for a while. If you're in the United States, this is kind of like Native American, like as far as the craftsmanship and the skill. They've been doing this for 700 years. They work with 95% pure to 99% pure silver, and you can see the quality. Look at these little beads right here. Look, these little beads right here, they sell on their websites for 50 cents to $1. You almost can't even see them, they're so small. That's how much the markup is on this market. So if you can find this stuff in scrap bins, or if you can find this stuff at your local pawn shops or wherever you can find it, you'll immediately know by these little beads. They're heavy in the bead community, like the beading community. Like they're well known. They have a huge markup, and our little buddy back here, Fred, is not part of that tribe. He is from the Asian Orient area, and he's 99% pure silver with his ruby eyes. But he is if you come to my Whatnot shows, he's a co-host every week, but he's not part of the Hill tribes. But the Hill tribes, there's these 7 tribes, right? They're in Thailand. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on them. They several hundred years ago, they didn't have necessarily the best farmland, so they could not farm and make a living and grow enough rice to feed their families. So of course they had to come up with some other way to feed their family. So they got into silversmithing, and they got quite good at it. Like these ancient techniques that they've crafted are world renowned. Like, I know a lot of this might look a little primitive to you. They're doing that on purpose. This is their style. Look, they craft everything in their environment. Look, this is a beetle. Look, it has a hole. It's mainly for beading. And you gotta love the 3D effect of how hollow and realistic some of this stuff is. Like, I had a dragonfly I sold on Whatnot the other day that was easily $100 piece. I let it go for 45, $50. Like, but you don't need to normally be doing that. But it was a lady, good customer of mine, so you really want to be getting top dollar out of your pieces here. Like these rabbits, like, look, like I said, these little tiny beads are $1, so you can imagine what this rabbit would go for in a retail setting, or even an eBay setting, eBay, Whatnot, whatever site you're on. Look, I already have these 2 listed on eBay right now, both of them for upwards of $30 a piece. So yeah, definitely the market it's due for this huge upswing. I'm just trying to get you guys in on it ahead of time. But look, they got these freaking barracudas, and like, look at this. This is a very large, like, I have big hands. Like, oh God, I wish I had a quarter or a ruler or anything. Hold on, let me. Jeez, of course, in this moment of need, no ruler. Anyway, this is a piece I wear. That's how you know we're doing this live. I'm literally not even freaking prepared. Look, I got this on a piece of suede. Look at these little, this is what I wear every day on my wrist. 7 of these. Look, this is $130 piece. Easily in the Karen Hill tribe silver. Oh, also one of the tribes is the long neck. I know if you guys are familiar with the folks that use the brass rings to stretch their necks, one of the tribes is those folks. So I'm sure we've all seen them on TV, but very diverse and very good at what they do. You guys got to get in on this. This is a gold mine to be had in silver, and plus these folks they honestly deserve the business. Look at their craftsmanship. Like, look at this. This is amazing work. Like, if you're sick of mass-produced crap, like just crap churned out to you on a daily basis, look, this could be on a necklace. Like, support these people. They deserve it. Look at it. I got $20 on this one. I know that's underpriced. There's $20 worth of these little beads on here according to the price sheets. Just look at some of the price sheets online. Some of the exporters and I got lucky and scored this lot on a scrap silver lot on eBay, but or I would have been paying out the yin yang for this stuff. But definitely, I just wanted to get you guys hip to it. Keep track. Be on the lookout for Hill Tribe Silver. It's 95% pure. Some of it's 999 pure. Almost all this is probably three nines fine silver pure, easily, hands down. 3 nines fine all day. So keep your eyes peeled. It's definitely worth having, and check out my store. Like, if you like some of it, pick one of these up. They're definitely worth supporting. And like, you see what I rock every day. Like, these are cool pieces, and people ask about it all the time. They're like, where the hell did you get that? Definitely worth having. Like, you could put this on a necklace. Look, and it's lucky number 7. It's 7 of them. But yeah, check out my store, Bradley's Candy, on eBay. It's just the name Bradley's and Candy. And then also check me out on Whatnot. I'm going to put some stuff in the comments. I can't put linkable stuff yet on YouTube, but definitely check me out on Whatnot. I do a Whatnot auction once a week for silver. The Bradley's Candy store is a everything store, so it'll have like a lot of different stuff. But yeah, check me out on both those. Thought I'd help you guys out. See you later.